Hello dear friends, this is TNC TV official from where you are going to get knowledge of English. Have you ever asked yourself why I don't speak English like American, like a British, like a native? Dear friends, here to TNC TV official, it is a sure deal. I'm promising you that within the shortest time, if you decided to follow the lessons here to TNC TV official, you are going to speak English like American, you are going to speak English like a native, you are going to speak English like a British. Dear friends, it is possible to study English on a TNC TV official and you know it, and you speak it within the shortest time. It can be possible, dear friends. It requires only to get connected to TNC TV official and you understand the way we explain the lessons here to TNC TV official, dear friends. It can be possible, dear friends. Last time you have seen different lessons. I think that it's not the first time you are opening the video. If it's the first time you are opening the video, you are going to subscribe. After subscribing, you follow the way we explain the lessons to TNC TV official, dear friends. It can be possible. You can talk, you can speak to the foreigners, you can enter in different conversations without the problems. Dear friends, you can meet the foreigners and you cooperate in different businesses without any problem, dear friends. You have to be free. Me, Celestine, I was born in Rwanda, I grew up in Rwanda, I studied in Rwanda, but I pervened to be fluent. Dear friends, the way I did, you are going to do it. You are going to imitate the foreigners. You are going to imitate the British, the Americans, and the natives, and you become fluent. It means that there is no reason to say, when I meet the foreigners, I fail to understand what they talk. You have to listen, you have to write, you have to read, you have to understand all of the matters related to English, dear friends. It can be possible. Dear friends, what challenges are you still having? I think that if you continue to follow the way we explain the lessons here to TNC TV official, you're going to see that it is very simple to speak English. You can talk to the foreigners. You can be successful in all of the businesses you do with the foreigners because of practicing English fluently. Dear friends, there are some people who have enough package, enough vocabulary, and they continue to fail to talk. This is the sickness here to TNC TV official we try to heal. Dear friends, I'm telling you, if you follow, if you respect our advice, you are going to be successful. You are going to reach your dreams. You are going to speak English like American, like a British, like a native. There are some people asking me, what can I do so that my accent may be perfect? Your accent means what? Your accent, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. What you need is only to imitate the way the Americans, the British, they talk. Dear friends, it can be possible. In America, they are used to practice English that is made up of more slangs. The step of slangs. Dear friends, it is very simple to know that step where when you are speaking, you use some slangs. Slangs means what? There are not so many. You can catch them, you can memorize them within the shortest time. And you get familiar to the slangs of the British, of the Americans and the natives. It can be possible, dear friends. Dear friends, let me tell you this. Try to follow the way we explain the lessons here to TNC TV official. You're going to see what is going to happen. You are going to speak English. You are going to talk, dear friends. I'm telling you, it can be possible, dear friends. Only 10 lessons you have to master. 10 episodes, 10 units, and you finish and say, I know English, dear friends. So promise me that if I ask you to tell me more about, to tell me what you know about the nouns, you are going to respond correctly. Promise me that if I ask you the questions related to the pronouns, no problem. Promise me that if I ask you the questions related to the verbs, you don't have any problem. Before yesterday, you have seen the adverbs. I think that up to now you know adverbs. Adverbs, we have seen 7 categories of adverbs. I mean adverbs of the manner, adverbs of quality, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of place, adverbs of time, adverbs of degree, and the adverbs of quantity. Promise me that you are not going to forget. You are going to catch, you want to memorize, say, adverbs of the manner, When you say slowly, fastly, quickly, those are adverbs of the manner. Those words that come at the head of the sentence to modify the sense of the sentence, of course, reflecting to the way the action was done or is being done or is done. Those are the adverbs of the manner. Adverbs of frequency, when you are calculating the times the action is done. Those are the adverbs of frequency. And the verbs of quality, the behaviors and the characters you have while you are doing the action. The way you can host the guest, the visitors. Those are the adverbs of quality. And the verbs of quantity, quantity words, I think that you know quantity words. I mean much, many, a lot of, plenty of, several, a few, a bit, a little, few. Those words, those are the quantity words. When they are placed at the head of the sentence, dear friends, those are the adverbs of quantity. The levels, the degree, the way you speak English, you can be speaking English lowly, averagely, or excellently. Those are adverbs of degree, adverbs of the levels. You mean? So after adverbs of the levels or degree, you have to know the adverbs of praise. Praise words. I told you that when I was teaching you about the nouns, I told you that the smallest area, the smallest area case of Rwanda, I can say Isibo, village, cell, sector, district, province, country. You know, at the office, at the sector, at the cell, at the village, at the province, in the country. Dear friends, those are the praise. When those praise, they come at the head of the sentence. They end the sentence. We can call them adverbs of praise. They are adverbs of times. Dear friends, I mean, we have to know the shortest time, the smallest time, or the shortest time mean, and the longest time, and the biggest time. Okay, dear friends, by now everyone knows the second, second, minutes, hour, day, week, month, year, decade, century, and millennium. Dear friends, I think that by here you know the time words. Time words are also the adverbs of the time. I think that by here, if you see those time words are placed at the head of the sentence, we're going to say these are adverbs of time. Manner, quality, frequency, praise, times, ideas, and quantity. I think that by here you know adverbs. Dear friends, let me tell you, if you know the adverbs, 7 classes of adverbs, dear friends, you are going to be fluent. You are going to speak English without any problem. You are going to practice English with confidences. Confidently, dear friends, it can be possible. So after adverbs of 7 kinds of adverbs, you are going to see today the 5th unit. The 5th unit is adjectives. Let's talk about adjectives, dear friends. I'm going to help you to understand more about adjectives. Adjective means what? Adjectives are the words that can describe the subject. I told you before. There are some videos I created in which you can find such definition, such meaning. We have 6 kinds of adjectives. Dear friends, those words that are there to describe the noun, to describe the subject, to tell you more about the noun, to tell you more about the subject. Dear friends, those are adjectives. You can describe yourself. You can describe your colleague, your friend, your comrade. You can describe your location, where you are located. You can describe. You can describe your activity. You can describe more objects. Dear friends, those are adjectives. Let me give you class number 1 is qualificative adjectives. If you are telling about the qualities, the characters, the behaviors, those are the qualificative adjectives. You can say Celestine is intelligent. Celestine is clever. Celestine is black. Celestine is big. Celestine is middle size. Those are intelligent, black, middle size, big, fat. Those are qualificative adjectives. After qualificative adjectives, you're going to learn what we call possessive adjectives, dear friends. Those are the words that can demonstrate the owner, okay, the owner of something. Possessive adjectives: my phone, your house, his car, her trousers, her skirt, her blouse, its tail, its branch, our businesses, your compound, okay, and their books. Those are my, your, his, her, its, our, your, their. Those are possessive adjectives. They are also demonstrative adjectives. Dear friends, I told you, this chair, that table, these houses, those buildings, these, that, these, those. These are demonstrative adjective because they are connected to they are attached to the nouns. When they are attached to the nouns, they are called demonstrative adjectives. After demonstrative adjectives, you have interrogative adjectives. What and which is what and which. What the phone, what the house, which book, which chair, which seat. Those are interrogative adjectives. Which and what. Okay. After interrogative adjectives, you can find indefinite adjectives. Or book, whole day, or book, whole and or, they are the same. Whole day, whole book, or day, or book, or and whole are the indefinite adjectives. They are connected. They are attached to the nouns. That's the property of them, the impressment of them. Okay, so we have other book, other chair, other table. Other is indefinite. Some, every, any, some books, any books, each people, each children, each, every, some, any connected to the nouns are called indefinite adjectives. Okay, dear friends, by here think that if you meet such words while speaking, while reading the books, you are going to recognize that are indefinite adjectives. After indefinite adjectives, you are going to see what we call numeral adjectives. I told you that numeral adjectives, if it is not it's not the first time you're opening the videos here, we have also numeral adjectives. They are in 3 classes. Can you have, if I say 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to the infinite. Those are numeral adjectives. Those are numeral adjectives. If you say 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you continue, those are numeral adjectives. If you say the first person, the first child, the second child, the third child, the fourth child, the fifth child, the first, the second, the fifth, the fourth, the sixth, the seventh, those are numeral adjectives. Dear friends, can you categorize? Can you class? Can you class adjectives? You say I know adjectives. Qualificative adjectives, possessive adjectives, demonstrative adjectives, interrogative adjectives, and indefinite adjectives, and numeral adjectives. I think that by here No one should say, I'm still failing to talk a proper English, a perfect English, fluent English, because of not knowing adjectives. Have you any problem? I think you don't have any problem with adjectives. You're understanding what I'm talking about. So I'm very sorry for the people, for the private candidate, for the candidate who are beginning. If you are beginning, you are going to purchase the book Get Knowledge of English. I have a book here, Get Knowledge of English. That book, I can send it to you. It reaches you everywhere you are, and you quickly study, you quickly learn those basic skills. But here I can say that I'm dealing with the intermediate people who fail. I'm dealing with the people who fail to talk fluently with the foreigners. And I think English is needed. English that is needed is the English that you are going to use with the foreigners. If there is that you meet the Americans, the British, the natives, the English natives, if you enter in the world of English and you fail to talk, you fail to understand what the foreigners are talking about, I think that your English is still poor. We are here to solve 100% the challenges of practicing English poorly. Don't practice English poorly. You have to practice English confidently, where you have no any problem, where you understand the foreigners, where you understand the music, the lyrics. When the English music is being played, you are listening. You understand what they are talking about. You can listen to the message. By here, if you reach this level, it means that the time you are going to pass different interviews, if you apply for a job, dear friends, it is going to be very simple for you to find, to be successful, to succeed, to win completely the challenge, the test of interview. Dear friends, I love you so much, I never cease to prepare for you different lessons that can help you to be fluent in English. It can be possible, dear friends. Try your best. You say, I'm going in 2023 to solve 100% the issue, the challenge of English. There are some people who attend the different classes and they didn't permit to be fluent in English. Until now, they are still facing, they are still meeting, they are still struggling, they are still failing. Before the foreigners, they cannot talk. They cannot understand what the foreigners talk about. That's what you are solving 100%, dear friends. Try to follow the way you explain the lessons here to TNC TV official. You're going to see what is going to happen. You are going to be fluent. You are going to speak perfectly, properly, confidently, without any problem, dear friends. Can it be possible? Try your best. You're going to see what is going to happen. I promise you that this year 2023 is dedicated to you. Within the shortest time you're going to talk, I promise you. Try to catch the basic skills. If you don't know how to conjugate the verbs, if you don't know more vocabulary, if you don't know more idioms, you cannot be fluent. Try today. I'm there to help you. My number WhatsApp +2507884576692. You can WhatsApp me. I can explain you. I can help you to talk. If you don't want it, if you don't have the partners with who you can share the conversations in English, I'm there. Take your time. Take a 30 minutes every day. Talk to me. Everywhere you are. You are in Africa, you are out of Africa, you are in Europe, you are in America, in Asia, everywhere you are. All over in the world wide. Don't worry. I'm going to help you. I'm going to support you. I'm going to direct you. I'm going to show you the way you are going to reach your dreams. Where to speak English like American, like a British, like a native. It is going to be very simple, dear friends. Thank you so much for this video. Please, if you like the video, you leave a comment. After liking, you share the video with others. Please remember to subscribe if you didn't do it. I promise you that I will never cease to prepare for you different lessons that can help you to be fluent in English. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.